Hello and welcome back to Style and Stories. Today we're going to talk about the fashionable game called tennis and where it came from and how they looked back in the days, all dressed in white and so chic and elegant. Don't forget to subscribe. Tennis anyone? Love. So, why white on a tennis court? Well, in around 1880, there was a huge decision that everybody should wear white on tennis courts. Why? Because of the sweat stains that was so improper in darker clothes that it couldn't be shown at all. So everyone should be dressed in white because of sweat stains. Well, what about the white pants? When did it end? In beginning of 1930s, there was one top tennis player, English guy named Bunny Austin. He was the first one to start with white shorts. So it was all the way into the 30s, probably into the 40s, still wearing long white flannel or linen pants. First, in 1910, they played with vulcanized rubber and canvas up to the 30s. And in around 1920, René Lacoste, also nicknamed the Crocodile, started to use his logo, the crocodile, the famous Lacoste logo, and started to promote himself and clothing. He was actually one of the first ones to do it. Introduced the jersey cotton piqué with the structure on the cotton. And everybody wanted to use this because it was really fresh and sporty. This material was actually introduced in the late 20s, beginning of 30s. The piqué, polo piqué. Here we are with one of the timeless tennis shoes of all time. Jack Purcell's from Converse, made in 1930s. Not mine, but it's still available. And it always looks good with anything. So this was made for both badminton and for tennis. After the 30s, all the way up to the 60s, nothing happened with the shoes. But in the mid-60s, Adidas made a shoe for Robert Ayer, a French tennis player that is long gone forgotten. And in 1971, it was signed by an American tennis player named Stan Smith. So, it was made in mid-60s, but Stan Smith signed it in 71 and still making a lot of bucks out of it. And after that, it took more than like 4 decades into the 60s when Sergio Tacchini started his brand and made it more like a street brand. So Sergio Tacchini was more like McEnroe, a lot of Italian players, of course, but McEnroe was the big Tacchini name. And then it started to get more stripes, more colors, more fun, more 60s, swinging 60s. Later on, after Tacchini, it all went berserk actually, because if you look at the Nike's way into it, Adidas and Nike's, it went on more high-tech, more nylon in, more sport, more clean sport stuff. And of course, nobody was wearing long pants and shirts anymore. And yeah, that's where it all changed in a way, like it is today. This is my kind of icon. When I play tennis, you will never see me in shorts in the tennis court. Ciao.